Hey guys, and welcome back to Flurt. My name's Kelsey, and it is a beautiful Tuesday morning. This week, I'm going to be talking about Orange is the New Black because it is officially out for Season 3. It released early, and there's just a lot of exciting things with it, and I love the show. So we're going to talk a little bit about it. Just spoiler alert, there is some stuff from the season finale of the second season, and I'm going to be talking about the first episode in the third season. So if you haven't watched them yet, you might want to skip over this video right now. So just to recap from last season, just a couple different things going on with how everything's kind of going over. As we know, Larry and Piper are no longer together, but he has officially hooked up with her best friend. So the plot thickens there. So they are officially over. Miss Figueroa is losing her job because of embezzlement issues, which means Caputo is now the head honcho of Litchfield. Nikki has been stashing some drugs, and Boo knows about it, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to get rid of this stash. Miss Rosa finds out that she has terminal cancer and is officially not responding to treatments and doesn't have very much longer to live. In the very last episode of Season 2, she actually manages to escape using one of the prison vans, and at the same time, V, who is a new character introduced in Season 2, also manages to escape and gets hit by Miss Rosa. We also know that V and Red have a big history, and V actually ends up beating her up again for violating a trust that they had, and Alex gets out of Litchfield denying that she has anything to do with the drug mule stuff, and she talks to Piper and tells her that she's thinking about skipping town because she's just so paranoid, and Piper ends up calling her parole officer, which means that we know that Alex will be back in Litchfield for Season 3. So to recap the first episode of Season 3, just a few different things or some stuff from the previous seasons that's getting wrapped up and brought in. The first episode is solely focused on Mother's Day, and the prison holds a Mother's Day party, and it's kind of an interesting episode because you get to really see some of the development of why some of the characters are how they are. Some of it is based around their relationship with their moms, and some of them is how they are moms and how they act as parents, and it's very interesting to see how the characters are in that way. You get a definite confirming thing that Alex is definitely returned to Litchfield, and of course her and Piper are starting to rekindle their love, which is something to look forward to in the new season. There is a new corrections officer on the premises, and I know later down the road in this season we're going to be seeing quite a few new characters as well. And Nikki Stash goes missing in the first episode, so we know that there's going to be a lot of potential problems right there as to who took it and why they took it. I don't know who has it or what happened to it yet, so I think it'll be interesting to see how that unravels. Red ends up sealing her secret passageway out into the outside world and refuses to do any more trafficking, and claims that after being beat up by V, that she's a completely new person now and has changed her ways and is trying to not go into that kind of path again. And we also find out in this first episode that Caputo does know that Dayanara's baby is actually Bennett's and not Mendez's baby, and he's trying very hard to sweep it under the rug and kind of keep it a hush-hush from the higher-ups so that Bennett can keep his job. But this season does have some really exciting things coming up that I'm really looking forward to. First off, Ruby Rose is officially going to be a character in the new season, and I'm really excited to see it because, oh god, you would understand. But I'm excited to see how that plays out and if she has any relationships with any of the characters and kind of where things go with her, why she's in there. Along with Ruby Rose, like I said before, there's a bunch of new characters that we get to know, and there's also going to be some deeper character developments in the characters that we do know. So it might explain some of why some of the prisoners are the way they are, and that's something that just really interests me. And of course, Piper and Alex with their rekindled love. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, and especially if Alex finds out that Piper is the one that turned her in. And in the second episode, I've already seen it, there was a bedbug infestation, and you get to look forward to very fashionable paper uniforms, and half of the women are actually naked because they don't have any clothing, so they're just in their underwear pretty much walking around the prison. The last thing that I am super excited about is that the future of Daya and Bennett's baby is going to be determined this season. I kind of fast forwarded through the titles to see just what the little captions were about each episode, and it is confirmed that Daya is going to give birth this season. Well, it says that she's in labor, so I'm going to assume that she actually gives birth. So we're going to find out truly what's going to happen to her baby and what her and Bennett's whole situation is going to end up turning out to be. So that's my little spiel about Orange is the New Black. I am super excited, and I know a lot of my fellow flirts are really excited to get to see all the new things that are coming, and just getting to see how a lot of these character lines are starting to unravel, and some of these other plot lines. And I think it's just going to be a really great season. I'm looking forward to it, and it's confirmed for a 4th season. So don't get distraught when this season ends, because there is going to be a new one, which is super awesome. I'm really excited. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed to us, because I'm here every Tuesday, and the rest of my wonderful vloggers have really cool topics, so you should just definitely check them out while you're at it. Other than that, I hope that you liked this video, and I will see you guys next Tuesday.